next match, we're very honored this evening to have with us one of the greatest entertainers Hawaii has produced. And it comes to us from the Polynesian Palace. And this particular match has actually requested Mr. Al Harrington to introduce them for you. Ladies and gentlemen, would you give a nice welcome and aloha to Al Harrington? Okay, 2-1 for the satellite. And it's good.
Thank you very much. All those people out there, where are you? In the south, in the west, northwest, in the east coast, Atlantic coast, you guys are sweating your tails off, and here we are here. We got a little bit of sprinkle, and things are beautiful. So if you get the first chance you get on an airplane and come to Hawaii. We got some fantastic bouts here. Man, did you guys enjoy the last 2 bouts we've had? Huh? Man, those guys, they get vicious. Huh? Hey, Ripper, and you used to do this for a living. You got more guts and brains. But you know, yeah, but you know, a lot of people don't realize that I had an uncle that was amongst the first top Polynesian wrestlers in Hawaii. I don't know if you guys remember Vilai Sua. You guys remember Vilai? Yeah, Ripper remembers him. He used to wrestle Lee Grable. You guys go back that far? Lou Theds, Scarlett Pimpernel, and all of those kinds of people, man. I mean, my uncle was really tough. Because before he came from Samoa, he used to knock down coconut trees. Yeah. Holy cow. Hati, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be in the same ring with this guy. Is it Schroeder? How you doing, Mr. Schroeder? Aloha. I'm glad I can sing for a living. Ladies and gentlemen, from the state of Arkansas, Uncle Elmer, Razorback, all the Razorbacks over there in Arkansas. This is Uncle Elmer, one of the finest hog raisers in Arkansas. That's the bell. He's calling it.
Uncle Elmer, straight from Arkansas, and I'm going to tell you right now, we're in for a great match right now because this man has traveled the world, and wherever he goes, he rings that cowbell, and he loves the kid. The lady just gave him a big old kiss. He didn't want to come down the ring. He's going to stay there for another one.
You know, Uncle Elmer has weighed in at 468 pounds. 468 pounds of Uncle Elmer in the ring, and Hans Schroeder is going to have his work cut out for him. Hans Schroeder coming into the ring now behind Uncle Elmer.
That's real Southern hospitality. Those guys talk funny. That's why when they eat grit, everything slips. That's why we bring them over here. We're going to feed them poi, and then things will stick for them. Right, Ripper? Yeah. How many pigs you got, Uncle Elmer?
About 1,000.
Wow. How many pigs you eat a year?
I don't eat no pig.
Oh, yeah?
That's why he's got 1,000 of them.
Hey, Mr. Schroeder, tell him to get that hillbilly bum out of here. Tell him to go back to Tennessee or wherever. Arkansas.
I'm from Mississippi. That's where I'm from, not from Arkansas.
Well, they screwed up. Uncle Elmer, you can be from wherever you want to be.
You said a bad word.
Oh, screwed up is a bad...
No, okay. Arkansas.
You know what he is? You know what he is? He's just a farmer in Arkansas. That's all. He left in the stable over there because he got nowhere else to live but take the shit to the stable.
Well,
that's your corner over there. That sure is good. Mississippi. Yes. Yes. That's you can have anything. You want my coat? Ladies and you're gonna kiss. You gotta kiss me.
Okay, all right. That's Mr. Al Harrington, the South Pacific man, having a little fun in there with Uncle Elmer, and I think Mr. Schroeder was a little jealous, so he gave him a lay too. But he better concentrate right now on Uncle Elmer, because Uncle Elmer is ready. You know, Uncle Elmer, I understand that he was in New York, wrestled a couple of those matches up there, and a couple of the guys said, hey, can we get Elmer back down to Mississippi? He's way too big to come to New York and be with us.
So Uncle Elmer is a big man, not only in the weight class, but also he stands about 6 foot 7.5 inches tall. A lot of people don't realize that because of his girth, but he's also extremely tall. And I'll tell you something right now. Hans Schroeder has got a match for himself in this man.
I can tell you right now, I like what he said. Harrington asked him how many pigs he eats. He said, I don't eat them, I just raise them. So he knows where the money's at.
Uncle Elmer holding on to a side headlock on Hans Schroeder. Didn't even have to get up on his tiptoes.
You hear what he said? He said, I'm going to hit him right in the nose.
There's the lockup. Hans Schroeder going for a top wrist lock on Uncle Elmer. Big man has got a lot more leverage. Throws Hans Schroeder right down immediately. Hans Schroeder complaining about a hair pull. I didn't see that. I think he did it with strictly the strength in his arm. Uncle Elmer says absolutely not. There was no hair pull whatsoever. Referee Sammy Sampson, a veritable midget among these guys.
I don't think he did pull any hair, because I tell you what, that Elmer's got that leverage. Like you said, he's so tall. The other guy has to reach up, and he's off balance automatically. Watch this move right here. Hans thinks he's got Elmer in trouble, but watch this little move. Elmer is very famous for this. Watch.
Throws it right into the ring. Comes out.
We're going to have to go back to Joe in the locker room. We'll be right back, fans. Take it away, Joe.
Fans, we're back in the locker room right now while that match is going on. We've got Jeff Magruder lifting weights and getting ready for tonight's action. And we want to talk to Richie Magnet about what just happened out in the ring. It looks like these two are back to haunt you again.
That's right, you know, but this man right here saved my life. This man plays with 600 pounds, just playing with 400 pounds right now. Well, we want Tui and Sakalia. We want him in the ring anytime, any place, in any city across this country. And with this man right here, I know we can beat him. Tell him, Jeff.
Absolutely impressive, Jeff.
Well, I was here last time, about 3 weeks ago. And they hit him from the back last time. Kamala, you're in trouble. You weigh 410 pounds, 415. I squat over 800 pounds. I'm a world champion. Currently 242 pounds class. I'm throwing around your body weight right now. So as far as throwing you around today, there's going to be no problem. 600 pounds. I'm going to throw around 500 pounds today. To show you how light it is.
Richie, that sounds like a challenge.
That's right, it's a challenge. With this man on my side, I know we can defeat these men any place, and we'll defeat the rest of the tag teams around this area.
Good luck. Let's go back to the action.
Okay, Dunbar. While this match is going on, we got Uncle Elmer in there with Hans Schroeder. We're going to have to cut away to the commercial, but we'll be right back, folks. Don't go away. We'll be right back with Uncle Elmer and Hans Schroeder.
We guarantee car repairs for life. That's the Honolulu Ford free lifetime service guarantee. And it doesn't cost you a penny extra. No matter how long you own your Ford car or light truck, Honolulu Ford stands rock solid behind our service. You only pay once. And if the covered part ever needs repair again, Honolulu Ford will fix it free.
We had a... Now, Uncle Elmer just made a nice move in there, Dunbar, and he's applauding himself. That Hans Schroeder went for 2 tackles, and he couldn't move the big man. The mid-man just sidestepped it. He went right over the top rope, and he's been counted out. That Schroeder's been counted out, Dunbar. Uncle Elmer is the winner of that match.
Well, I tell you something. What happened earlier during the match, Uncle Elmer caught Hans Schroeder in the turnbuckle in the corner with a great big belly buster. Let's go up to the ring now.
The winner, Uncle Elmer!
A very, very appreciative crowd.
Hans Schroeder has been counted out, disqualified. Woo, and I'll tell you right now, Uncle Elmer is very, very happy.
happy.
The man should be disqualified. He put them over the top rope. You people all out there, you seen?
I don't think so.
You seen it? What do you got to say? I should get the match.
Hans Schroeder taking exception to the referee's decision here. He says he was thrown over the top rope from our vantage point.
He put me over the top rope. You guys stand there, seen all that?
Well, from our vantage point, it appeared that Uncle Elmer sidestepped a rush.
I'm a referee.
Right.
Yeah. It's not a top rope. Over the top rope it is.
Oh, Hans Schroeder could get in a lot of trouble now.
That's right. There could be a fine coming out.
Your winner, Uncle Elmer.
Well, sitting there with the cowbell from Mississippi, it's Uncle Elmer. Hans Schroeder not too happy about the decision. Not happy at all. To recap some of the action, what happened in the turnbuckle was that Hans Schroeder was leaning against the top turnbuckle. Uncle Elmer came from the center of the ring, lifted himself high into the air, hit Hans Schroeder with what I can only call a belly bump of great proportion. I'll tell you what.
Let's go to the locker room right now, Dunbar, and we'll come right back and finish this.
We're back in the locker room this time with Superfly Tui, and Tui ranting and raving. You saw what had to be a most impressive demonstration by Jeff Magruder.
You know who he impressed? He impressed all the people around here. But me and myself and my partner, Sucker, we're not impressed. As a matter of fact, I can tell you, I can bench press on as close to about 1,000 if you put them right on the scale right now. Go ahead and put the weights on. I can bench press all the way to 1,000. So nobody can come over here and try to pull my leg.
You can press 1,000 pounds.
That's right. And I bet you top dollar, if you can put 500 or 600 or 700 all the way up, I can do that.
Well, let's talk about in the ring. Jeff Magruder and his partner, and it looks like you two are back to haunt these two men.
We've been looking all over it, from coast to coast, all the way down to the islands of Hawaii. And we finally saw these two guys over here to try to shoot their mouth about us. We are the real champion of this island, nobody else. As a matter of fact, I am the current champion of the Polynesian heavyweight champion belt. Me and Sucker, we're not afraid of anybody. Put anybody in the ring, and like I said it before, I don't care if you can put a cockroach or an elephant in the ring, we'll do the same thing to him. You got that?
I understand. Superfly Tui, now let's go back down to ringside.
Well, I tell you something, Ripper, the wrestling action so far has been absolutely fantastic. Right now, standing in the ring is Ati So'o, who is going to be, I believe, introducing our Lieutenant Governor John Waihee. Ati, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're very honored, and it's our pleasure to have with us the gentleman who is a friend of wrestling all over the world, and he has traveled all the way from American Samoa to be with us. And we'd like you, ladies and gentlemen, to extend him the warmest aloha that we have. Please say hello to Lieutenant Governor Eddie Hunting.
All right, that's a fine gentleman, Dunbar. When I was in Samoa, he treated us with the most respect. I lost my suitcase, and this man didn't sleep all night while I did and returned my suitcase to me safe and sound. No finer gentleman anywhere in the world than that man right there.
Excellent. Well, you know something, Ripper? Let's take a look at what happened earlier in the match between Uncle Elmer and Hans Schroeder. Uncle Elmer, weighing in at 468 pounds, locked up here with Hans Schroeder, easily takes him into a side headlock. And look at that. He's not even lifting himself up. He towers over the man, applying all the pressure to that side headlock.
You know that I would like to see right now a match between Uncle Elmer and Andre the Giant. Both of them being so tall and so scientific, I think that'd be a very good match. Maybe we should try to get Leah to try to get that match
of the
here.
Super heavyweight.
That would really be a good match because there'd probably be a lot of good, clean wrestling in that, and it would probably be a great match for the fans. So maybe we ought to suggest that to Leah. You know, she brings matches to Hawaii that no one else is able to sign, just like 60 wrestlers in one night here at Aloha Stadium. 14 championship matches from around the world, and this giant of a man was happy to get here. He actually called and said, please let me come from Mississippi to Hawaii because I love it over here and I want to wrestle.
Yes, I guess.
She brought him here.
And you know something? There is very definitely a lot of wrestling caliber in Uncle Elmer. You know, he's a big man, and he doesn't move very fast, but he knows those wrestling holds that are punishing, and he used them to good advantage on Hans Schroeder.
Well, I tell you, you know, the hillbillies are natural wrestlers. Natural wrestlers because
They call them
get
scufflers.
Well, scufflers,
Yeah.
but they scuffle with the animals, they scuffle with one another, and they get a little bit of that hooch in them, and they have scuffling matches all over the farms and up in the hills. I was down in the South, and I tell you, I know they love it.
Well, I'll tell you something, I would love to see Uncle Elmer in another match because that man, he's got an awful lot of power on his side. And Hans Schroeder right now is probably back in the locker room shaking his head and wondering what's going on with Uncle Elmer now.
And he's saying, am I glad that one's over, because I'll tell you, and Dunbar, it's been another great night, another great hour of wrestling, and we do hope that the fans stay tuned to the station every week. Say hello to our friend Joe and WATL in Atlanta. Aloha!
Polynesian Pacific Wrestling presents the End of Summer Series, Neil Blaisdell Center, Wednesday, August 20th, 7 p.m. See Lars Anderson and the 510-pound Grizzly Smith take on Kamala and Maniac Mark Lewin. See the Avenging Barry Hart versus the Sheik. Be there to see Jeff Magruder attempt a new world powerlifting record, plus 5 more exciting matches. And as a Polynesian Professional Wrestling special back-to-school offer, children under 12 free when accompanied by an adult. Tickets on sale now. Neil Blaisdell Center box office. Be there.
There was a vibration.
That means the plant's not safe.
That vibration is a warning. The plant should be shut down.
I would say you're probably lucky to be alive. It's the powerful drama, The China Syndrome, Sunday at 8.
It's been an hour of wrestling action, and next week we got even more for you, the British Commonwealth and New Zealand Championship, and we've also got that Judo Jacket Championship, and all sorts of good wrestling action. Fans, it's just coming your way from Polynesian Pacific Wrestling, right, Rick?
Right in Hawaii, and I'm going to tell you right now, it is a land of aloha, a land of love, and the greatest wrestlers in the world. We love you. We hope you stay tuned to these stations every week. Let us know to hear from you. Aloha!